How's it going, buddy? And welcome back. We're going to go ahead and continue onwards. Let's see. Do I really want to leave? Probably not. Wait, that's the dude right there, isn't it? Okay. Whoa, what in the world just happened to my screen? Oh, I'm hungry. Right.
Nothing terribly urgent, sir. Just a reminder from your cousin that he'll come in a month.
Ah, I see. Well, remind me the week before he arrives, so I'll have time to prepare properly for his visit.
Of course, sir.
Any food over here? That doesn't look prepped. Nope. No lockpick hard door. Hi. Got that little tidbit of information about his cousin coming. We'll probably meet him later on in the game.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss.
Hey, I'm not my starting
To
outfit.
go to the kitchen and have a good meal. Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Can I have your armor?
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the country.
What are you looking at? She broke loose, okay.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
You learned kitchens. That's not an expression I expected to read.
Milady, you are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Bojina. I like that name.
How could
That's
he
a
not
good
be,
name.
Poor soul. After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't
A
you,
mighty
young
bear!
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
Of this
And
one
a little
bowl.
wine
That's all you
to
get.
wash it down.
Thank you, lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
She outranks you, so I'll go with her
Henry
saying.
is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now.
He's like,
You're in capable hands, so...
I had a barmaid, I had a girl on the run that needed nails, and now I got myself a noblewoman. Yeah, I'm moving up in the world. Meanwhile, he's like, leave her alone!
Sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Aye, aye, sir. He's like, I'm young debonair young man. I can woo any woman of any social standing of the era. Eat, go to the courtyard lodge and sleep. Yeah. Different foods, different priorities. Okay. Okay, it's basically telling me that food will spoil quicker if it fills you up better, and don't mean to be that guy, but I'm gonna take what I can. The game doesn't say you gotta stop. I won't take it all, but I'll take enough. The apples will hold longer than the meat will. So because of that, I'm going to eat probably the meat here. Yeah, roast duck. I'll eat that. And probably the stew, or whatever it is. Wine. Nice. Ah, sure, I'll take it all. I'll eat the bread and cheese and apples later. Okay. So let's get this done. Lentil. Does it say how long it lasts? 9 nourishment. Ah, it's good for 2 days. Duck, I'm going to assume, doesn't last very long at all. Freshness 100%, durability 2 days. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't last super long either. Where this, on the other hand, lasts 5 days, 4 days, 5 days. Yeah, so I'm saving the cheese, bread, and apples for later. We're going to eat this now. Where is my current nourishment? Is there a picture to show me how nourished I am? Do not want to eat the Snaver snaps. I need to save that one. I have 4 of these, so I'll probably just drink 1. Wait, no. That was how much it cost. My bad. Ooh, slightly drunk. Seems my energy isn't all the way up yet. I have a pig symbol down there at the bottom right-hand corner. I wonder if that means I'm a... you've eaten too much, you won't be hungry for much longer. Okay, so that means I'm a glutton. But I'm wondering how I get my energy back up. My stamina is still wounded. Maybe because of the leg injury.
Hey, look out.
I want to talk.
What is it?
I tried to apologize, he won't let me. Wait a minute. What is it that it was trying to tell me I could do? Oh, close the door.
Look out.
My bad. Well, you ladies have yourself a nice day. I'm going to go to bed. I'll get some of my stamina back. Hello, sir. Nice hat. My father had a hat like that. Can I have that hat? I want to remember him. I assume this is the room. Lockpick very easy. I would if I had a lockpick on me. If you're tired, your stamina will allocate. Ah, okay, so that's probably why my stamina is so low. Unavailable bed. Okay, we're gonna go sleep then. Launching sleep cycle. I didn't take my boots off. That's what that is. I saw that over your portrait. There was this symbol. I was like, what the heck is that thing? I didn't realize it was a clock, basically. So I'm going to say this is probably noon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're, what, 9-ish, I guess? So let's go for, we got a circle right here. So let's go for there. I assume that's the time everybody goes to bed, and that's the time everybody gets up at. Unless an event starts.
Today the patrols will be double. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Sleeping in his boots like he told him not to. Of course, you probably don't want to have rats chewing on your toes. So.
It is I, Henry.
Ooh, hello.
Forgive the intrusion.
Sneaking in my bedchambers, my lady.
Did I?
My lady.
It's kind of hard to be woken up from being awake from these people screaming outside.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Ah. See how it is.
What you need to help you sleep.
My lady, how are you doing?
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
We could rectify that situation right now.
How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
But he's going to be sleeping in alone. This game isn't going to go that far. He ain't going to get that lucky, is my point.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you.
He's like, a girl touched my hand, oh my goodness.
Home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
You think that's bad? You should see the guy I saw on the road with missing arm going,
alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
He's like, my father drank and beat me. My mom slept around with the milkman. She's like, I don't need to hear that. I just need to hear the parts that you're sad about. Good, that basically covered it. At least that loading screen. You remember? I don't even know if I'm going to cut that out, or that previous episode where it was like freaking 30 seconds to a minute of just black loading screen. This one went a lot quicker, at least. Tell the whole story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened.
She deserves to know what's going on. That way, maybe she can protect herself if something similar happens.
The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
We'll go with that one first.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
No, I should have went to the other
The sword
one.
was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
Success!
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Go with that one this time.
Sigismund's cavalry was composed
Oh,
of
it said
humans,
8! Ah!
diabolical barbarians from the east with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Screwed that one up. So, she has a 8? Okay. Go with that one.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get
It said the other option was killed his girl, so his girlfriend from the bar is dead, unfortunately.
I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged
And
him.
a bald, shiny head.
But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
That they did.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like
It's
I
pretty
never
funny
to
watching
take
him in
her,
full
but I
armor
didn't
like
make it.
that.
I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Uh-oh. We don't have enough points for anything but these.
I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench.
Mill
She'd been
wench.
caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to
So
be
I
no
used a
stone
bow!
left in her. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
The knight would have stuck around and actually killed those guys, but I couldn't.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
You learn the women of the Middle Ages. Not in their Middle Ages, but
Something
of
like
the
that
Middle
happened.
Ages.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
I lost my helmet again.
I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those
You're a
who
bunch of power-hungry men.
greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith. Whatever
He
life
plans to
brings.
control that whole region. But why he has to cut down the civilians is beyond me.
Not
I never
the
understood any
merciful to me, and my
psychotic
husband
leaders
either.
of history who've done stuff like that.
So in comparison to the horrors you went through,
Unless their intentions is to hand that land over
I
to
was
the
young when I met
mercenaries that
my
they
husband.
hired.
it was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot.
Back in those days, yeah.
Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Ah,
Really?
so you're saying you're single then?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain.
Ooh.
He imprisoned my husband in
Why?
the castle and put
Because
his
what
own
is it saying?
garrison there.
That's awful.
You know, I know this game is based on history, so I wonder if
I
the
was
events that
barely
she's talking
18
about,
years old, and
if those events
a
actually took
sudden,
place and they're
I was
putting
left
her
alone
into the
with Sir
situation
Robert.
like that. Kind of tell
we
another
didn't
part
know
of history.
What to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
That is ironic, really.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
Who look like a... I'm a hillbilly!
And was Harvel punished for it?
Never.
So
And
she
after
was barely
7
18, so
years,
she's in her
my
late
husband
20s now.
returned to me an infirm old man.
Yep.
So Divish.
So what you're saying is you're still single.
Certainly. Only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
So you're saying you have no children?
Melody, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
My
Would
heart.
it were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go.
I bludgeoned a man.
and let
Well,
you
sort of. Hit him in the head with an arrow. Tonk! Ow!
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good
You
night.
could stay the night, but I guess not. You know, you always see in this game these bags hanging by strings. And I know there's no way you'd find out what's in it, but I am curious of what would be in it. Is it like spices and salts and sugars they're trying to keep off the floor or off the table to prevent ants from getting in it? That'd be my guess. But maybe they're, you learn Woman in the Middle Ages. Again. I'm thinking that must be it. Maybe spices and be like aroma for the air, since, you know, cow shit everywhere and stuff like that, you know? It's the end of the world as you know it, and I'm in the wrong outfit again. Run, boy, run. They're trying to get you. Run, boy, run.
Help us. Don't be a coward.
Sorry, Pops, you gone. Can't exactly help you now, even from the grave.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it?
Leprechauns! What?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
The army has arisen. We will cut them down. I guess if they figured they got here before they could defend themselves appropriately. Let's look at the map real quick. I don't think I've even looked at the map since I got here. Oh wow, this is a completely different place. Okay. Tarrenberg. Sir, I don't think that stick's going to help you very much catching those birds. I'm just saying. So we got the question mark, unexplored place. Got another one over here. Activity giver. Okay, so that must be a quest location. Unexplored place. So we passed the quarry coming in here. So I'm guessing this is the road coming from our last town. So I'm guessing the battlements we're going up to is these over here. Okay. Yeah. There's the baker. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. So we're going up here, I guess. Maybe not. I kind of wish I didn't throw that torch away now. Speaking of which, how's my weight looking? 90 of 97. Okay. Oops. It's alright, it's alright. I'm looking for where I'm supposed to go. Are you kidding me? I went the wrong direction? Oh. Okay, how am I supposed to get over there from here then? Without going through that guy's room. Screw it, I'm just going to run through his room. Ah! Excuse me. It's really dark and I don't know where I am. Help. This doesn't even connect. Who designed this place? Excuse me, sir. Alright. This is the horrible time of night for someone not to escort me to where I need to go. What, do I need to go to the front door? Gateway stairs. Where are the stairs? Oh, here. Crap.
Only all they have to do is lean on some scarlet serf and he'll happily tell them everything.
I didn't think of that.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for one, then right here behind solid walls is it.
He's got a point. The last place only had wood ones. Ballistas and trebuchets make things a little more difficult.
Strong castle, though. It can handle a siege.
The best thing would be to join forces with Scarlets and wipe Sigismund's bastards off the face of the earth.
That's probably why they attacked so quick, so we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Does sound
You
likely.
might be right. For sure, Sigismund ain't no fool. A backstabbing swine, maybe, but no fool.
Okay, we're just gonna move on. I hear you. Where's your armor?
Be a bit more careful.
What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scarlets.
He really did, yeah.
It's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jimmy sent to Scarlets to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune.
and giving up land for free covers that cost. So that's why I think they slaughtered the villagers, because they were just going to hand the mercenaries all that land and say, hey, this land here is your payment for... and they did stuff like that back then. This land is your payment for being a mercenary. You can live the life of a farmer after you retire as a soldier.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig.
Ah! Hi! I got your sword!
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
He was in the castle. Something is not right here.
Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a
This isn't good. This guy's a traitor. I can tell you that right now.
Your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told
This is freaking nothing.
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me.
Oh
He only got
no.
away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man.
Something's wrong. This is the equivalent.
To get away.
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses.
You can't do that. There's only one entrance to that castle.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have
The Trojan War, the horse.
And enough room for all of these
A
people.
lot of these people are probably soldiers.
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm
I
here,
got your
sir.
sword.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of
Okay,
them.
maybe he's not evil, but
Are you donkey? Are you tired of living?
Sir,
he called the man a donkey about after his parents' death.
Getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
not to worry,
I
friend.
have your sword.
Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable.
Totally thought this was the Trojan horse situation. I thought he was going to let those guys in, and they were going to cut everybody's throats.
Sir Hanish.
I will.
Because that would be a good way to get these guys who were already defended invaded. But yeah, it looks like maybe it was actually as he said it was. The Battle of Nicopolis.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always.
I'll look up there so you
If
can
I
see what's
catch
going on.
anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body.
And he's a man with a
I want
mighty
you to keep a
mustache.
close
I can
eye on
believe him on
everything
that.
nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Are they saying the entire castle was in that procession? That was a lot of people. Can I have one of your torches? It's really dark.
I need to have a word with you.
What the hell are you doing?
Standing here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I already look like a
I
soldier.
could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
But how do I pee? Do they relieve me also? Bad joke. Anyway. So where do they want me to station? That's the next question. Clearly not as the baker. Alright, you know what? I'm looking at the time. It's already 30 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, and we'll pick up the episode whenever something happens, because for all I know, I'm going to be standing here for 20, 30 minutes listening to gossip talk and just wasting everybody's time. So I'm going to pick up the recording as soon as something happens, or as soon as I get relieved for daybreak, then I'll start recording the next episode. So expect whenever the next episode drops that it's going to jump probably right into whatever's happening next. Because chances are, I'm not going to see it come, oh crap, and hit record real quick. So, thank everybody for stopping by. If you like this episode and want to see more, hit that like, subscribe for future content. If you feel like it, leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody, and I'll see you in a future episode. Take care.